Hi guys. Sorry, I just had to like situate a few things. Anyhow, hi guys. My name is Olivia Love. Please make sure that you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing, okay? Um Subscribe to my channel and make sure that you're liking and sharing all my little videos, all right? If you would like a more personal message, a more personal life coaching session, a psychic message, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? All the information on how to contact me directly is going to be in the little description box below, okay? My bad, but anyhow, I just wanted to come and talk to y'all or whatever because, and I actually been sitting on this for a little while. All right, I've been sitting on this for a minute, but I had, I feel like everybody has kind of been having very vivid dreams like over the last few weeks or whatever. But baby, okay, listen. There was one particular dream that I had not too long ago, and I just felt like that it had to have a deeper meaning because it scared me, but in a very, in a very awakening way, may I say. It scared me, but in a very awakening way, and a very conscious way as well, because it was almost like, I'm gonna explain it to y'all, but it was almost like I was like looking at like, like a monstrous thing, but I wasn't afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look, I know I got the Lord on my side. Okay, I'm not scared of nothing. All right. So it was like, it was like, it's like this thing is supposed to be frightening me, but it's not. Like, you tried it. Okay, it's like you tried it. Okay, you tried it, but I know your tricks. Okay, but anyway, so no, y'all already know. Okay, y'all know I'm a writer. Okay, I swear I'm gonna get more in my writing bag. Y'all hold me accountable. Okay, pray for me in that area. But anyways, y'all know, like, I wrote some stuff down or whatever, a lot of stuff. Okay, but just things that I wanted to make sure that I touched on or whatever. But anyhow, so basically in the dream, the main energy around it was, I can't remember if it was raining or not, but I do remember that my car was stuck in the mud. Like, it was like on the side of the road type joint. It was like on the side of the road. So just imagine, like, there's a road right in front of you, right, and then there's like a sidewalk right there. But y'all know, like, some sidewalks that are like, no, it had like it kind of like a ditch thing. Yeah, so it's a sidewalk, and it had kind of like a ditch little thing, but then there was like trees or whatever that was hanging over it. And it was like just a big, like, it looked like a big old, okay, big old skid mark. Okay, I mean, literally it was a skid mark. Okay, that my car happened to, you know what I'm saying? But anyhow, but I just remember specifically though, it was like a big stripe, and and like my car was stuck in the mud, and this was like a very, very like chocolatey, like dark, rich color. That was another thing too. I'm gonna write that down. I actually didn't decode or try to look up the meaning of the color, but now, like, thinking on it and speaking it out loud, like that dark chocolate color, and child, now look, it did look like some chocolate now. It did look like some chocolate now. Okay, I know I love me some chocolate now. um but yeah, I'm gonna look up that color. But anyways, but I mean, you listen, child, the color of mud. Okay, it was the color of mud. All right. But anyhow, but I don't really remember the details. But it was like, of like why I was there, whatever. But I just know my car was stuck in the road. It was stuck in the mud. It wasn't in the road. It was stuck in the mud, and it was like my family and friends. And see, this is what at first I thought it was like a more of a personal more of a personal message from God to me or whatever. But anyways, but let me just, I'm saying, I had other dreams, but I'm like, no, this one really for me. But listen, it was like my friends and family and stuff. They kept coming up to me. I don't remember what it is that they wanted or needed, but it was just like I was there, like, instantly. Like, to be real, it kind of felt like, even though my car and the front of my car was, more so in the ditch, and then the back of my car was what was, like, left exposed or whatever, to me, like what I had access to. So it was like, but it kind of gave me the vibe of, like, I'm saying, people selling CDs. Okay. out the back of their car. People selling perfume out the back of their car. Okay, whatever, the shoes, child, whatever it is, hustling. Okay, out the back of their car. Okay, that was the kind of vibes that I was getting, but I wasn't selling anything though. It was like every time somebody came over to me, like I would just like no questions asked. I remember sometimes too, I would be standing on the other side of the road, and and it will be I felt like it will be other cars coming or whatever, and I think that's why I was so confused, because I really don't think that it was raining. It wasn't raining that day, but somehow my car just got stuck. I mean, obviously it could have been raining the day before, okay, child, a couple hours before, but it just seemed like everything else was just so normal and fine, and it's just like my stupid tail car over here stuck in the mud. And like every time somebody came up to me, I just go to my car and I always got something out for them. Like I was always going back to my car, always getting something, like with like no questions asked. I just kept going back to my car, getting stuff, bringing it to people or whatever, and giving it to people. And I'm gonna break it down what the intuitive message or whatever, that I got after this. I'm just telling the actual dream right now. But anyways, so then the more fearful, or like the scary part came up or whatever. So as I'm standing there, like I think I was no, I wasn't. That's the thing. I still had a lot of stuff. I still had a lot of stuff in my car, like to give away or whatever. I still had a lot of stuff to give away, but somebody had approached me. This man had approached me. This older man had approached me. And it was like he had the voice of a young woman, a personal friend of mine. And again, the reason why I know that the dream or whatever, I definitely tried to ask God, like, look, was this for me? You know what I'm saying? You want me to share this or whatever? But even though it was a personal friend, this person I have not spoken into like in eons and years. Never had any bad blood with her or anything like that. So I knew that it was just a symbolism and not specifically speaking to me about people in my personal life. So, but anyways, it's this man, and like he looked so disgruntled, and like he looks like he just didn't have himself together, and like he just kept like coming towards me, and he just kept saying, like, I forgot what I don't think it was important of what he was saying. No, it was because he kept saying he was my friend. He's like, I'm your friend, like I want one too, like I want some of whatever everybody else is getting. And I remember myself, I just kept backing up, and I was like, no, I was like, you're not my friend. No, you're not. Like, what you talking about? I'll get it. I didn't go to school with you, old man. And I was like, you're not my friend. I just told him, I'm like, you're not my friend. No, you're not. And again, it was also too, like, his face, like it was just like, an older man or whatever, but it was like spiritually. Child, wait a minute, what is in my eye now? See look, and I no, seriously, my eyelash start poking me in my eye as I'm about to tell you. um where like I feel like that physically his face didn't change. Physically his face didn't change, but it's like, it was like, even though I was dreaming, but it was like in my dream I felt very in the moment, and like it was really real or whatever. And it was almost like, y'all know how some people have the ability to kind of like see demons and stuff within people and whatnot. Or some people have that gift. I pray to God. Okay, thank you, Jesus, that you didn't give me that gift, because I don't need that. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, he knows. Okay, hallelujah, that I can't handle all that. Okay, but that was low key kind of like what I felt in that moment, because I know that man's face didn't change, but it's like spiritually I saw his face like morphing and changing, and I'm like, no, you're not my friend. And so like and the thing is that it happened so quick between him coming up to me or whatever, like, no, I want some, like, I want some too, I'm your friend, and this moment where I saw his face like morph or whatever, and then he just like ripped off his face, he ripped off the mask or whatever, and underneath the mask it was my friend, like it was the female voice that I was hearing, it was my friend. And yeah, and I think it pretty much ended after that. I think I woke up. Um, but it was just the point though where it was like, Yeah, so anyways, but that was it though. So when he actually like, and it was kind of like one of the movie things or whatever, where they have like the whole like neck piece masks thing or whatever, and then you can feel it, you know what I'm saying, you can see it like when it pulls from the neck. That's what it was like when he pulled off his face or whatever. um so anyhow, all right, to the messages and everything that I got. And I know a lot of y'all, also too, I'm filming this live. Okay, if you're not watching this live, you know what I'm saying, to join the family, whatever, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell for when I go live so y'all can join in and talk. I know a lot of y'all are saying shapeshifters and everything like that. I'm familiar with it, but not enough to like teach somebody else about it or tell somebody about it. So also too, if you're watching this, maybe look up shapeshifters and whatnot. But anyhow, so to the intuitive message around this, of course, you know what I'm saying, mask off, you know what I'm saying, F it, mask off, okay. But yeah, but there's a big vibe that right now around you, and this is not date specific, it's not gender specific, none of that, okay. I don't care what you identify as, they ain't got nothing to do with me, okay. Just listen to me talk and hopefully something resonates for you. But yeah, so it's not really zodiac specific. The Yeah, if I get any vibes around any specific zodiacs, I will, but I'm not really feeling any here right now. But anyways, but there, of course, there's a big vibe around like masks and stuff. And like I definitely get that a lot of y'all, well, the letter S is very significant here, the letter S. So definitely could be involving a Sagittarius, a Scorpio energy. But it's just like a lot of y'all, you need to be wary of the people that's around you. And that was another thing. I probably will still make this into a separate video, but what I had wanted to say in another message the other day or whatever is that we can often get so irritated by hearing the same message over and over again, even literally our parents telling us the same thing over and over again, even to the point where we're adults. But it's just like, bro, if there's a particular if there's a particular message that you keep hearing, if there is a particular lesson or situation that you feel like the universe or God keeps bringing around to you, then little baby, you probably ain't learned yet, okay? You probably haven't learned from it yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, instead of driving yourself insane, do things differently. The definition of insanity, you know what I'm saying? Doing something over and over again the same way, expecting a different result. And it's just like, you can't do that. So a lot of y'all, you may write off certain, you know what I'm saying, messages, videos, or whatever. Like I say, even what your mama telling you, your sister, brother, daddy, cousin, uncle, whoever. And it's just like, I done heard it all before. Like, I get it. I know. And you got to remember, you don't. Because I'm telling you, a lot of y'all start to trust too much. Literally, like I said, he had the voice of my friend. So I could have been tripping and like, all right, well, dang, like, she, maybe she done gained some weight out of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she done gained some weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she done, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, that Benjamin Button thing working backwards on her. Like, what's going on? And let me go ahead and give her everything that's in my car. But no, you gotta have discernment and understand. Like, there may be more lessons. There's things you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's things that you just simply don't know. And again, if you keep writing off the lesson because you feel like you know what the answers are to the test, and it's like, lo and behold, you done took 3, 4, 5 tests, didn't even know that you failed all of them, okay? You failed miserably, all right? But yeah, there's a big situation where there may literally be a situation that's about to expose itself around you, or a particular person that might be coming towards you and literally exposing themselves, to literally just saying like, hey, this is what I did, I apologize about this is what was really going on, this is what happened when I was away, this is what happened when you were away, whatever it may be. But there's just like a big truth telling moment. A lot of you too, you could just be going through like a spiritual awakening or something. Maybe you're getting closer with God, you're opening up a deeper relationship with God and whatnot, and you might just be going through a very, also too, like an internal moment of really trying to understand what self-love is and try to find peace and whatnot, because everybody is on a different path in their journey. So also too, this, you may not be at this point, because another vibe around that dream too is that the energy that I was giving off and the discernment that I had, that comes with wisdom. I'm not okay, listen now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, okay? Not trying to toot my own horn. Toot, toot. Back it up, okay? But it does though. It's like you're gonna, and it doesn't matter about age. It's about life experiences. And it's about, again, not consistently taking a test over and over again, or I'm saying, going through the same grade over and over again. It's like, no, once I graduate, then I'm gonna move to the next level. Then I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. So that energy that I felt in that dream, it's like it came with wisdom. Whether me personally, take me out of it. Again, I feel like God has already kind of confirmed that it wasn't really about anything personal. It was just a representation. So take me out of it. But that person who had sense enough to back up and understand, like, you're not gonna fool me with just your voice. Oh, child. I ain't even noticed. I ain't even have my little earrings on. Wait a minute. Why y'all got me up here all naked? Wait, y'all got me up here all naked. All my earrings over there. I ain't even know I ain't had no earrings on. Why y'all got me out here like that? Why y'all got me out here like that? Listen, ladies, you know that you feel so naked when you don't have earrings on. I'm sorry. Prophetic message over. No. I just didn't notice. I didn't notice. Why y'all ain't tell me? Okay. Okay. I was just like, wait a minute. Why I don't feel nothing right there? Okay, for real. Listen. I feel so bald. Okay. Okay, listen. Listen, child. Be quiet. We gotta listen. Okay. Anyhow, as I was saying, okay. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it took a certain amount of wisdom or whatever to get to that point to know, what I'm saying, that this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? And literally it represents, like I said, if you continue to hear a message over and over again, you feel like, oh, I know. And again, you got to do something different this time, because what did I tell you? In that dream, every time somebody came up to me, I no questions asked. I went to my car, grabbed whatever it was. What y'all need out of here? I don't remember if it was supplies, like, a community, what I'm saying, giving back, charity and whatnot. I don't know if, of course, obviously, it can be representing that. But again, a fan doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, here you go. Me just going back and forth. But again, it takes, it was another test. And that's what I'm saying. That's what you could be going through in life, where you feel like the same thing's coming around. You keep meeting the same guys, the same type of girls or whatever. But again, you're going to have to do something different. Okay? You're going to have to do something different this time around if you want a different result. You can't keep doing the same thing. All right? You know what I'm saying? Like, in that moment, whoever that person was in that dream, who's so willing and so loving of other people, always willing. And that was another big thing about the dream too. The fact that this person, what I'm saying, like I said, I want to take myself away from it. But the fact that, this person was standing there, she's in a very difficult predicament, but she's still willing to help. She's still willing to give out. She's still willing to give to people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I might be hurting right now and I basically ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? I basically ain't got nothing, but here I am still giving to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, just take, like, whatever it is. Like, hey, I'm stuck right here anyway. So y'all go ahead and take what y'all need. But at the same time, it's about not, again, it's not saying that you're not going to have amazing people to come around, because that's another thing, another analogy. There were people that person trusted, that was their friends, their family, that people had good intentions, but there was somebody who came along who didn't. And they understood and had discernment of like, no, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to be this giving to another person, and then they end up hurting me. So again, it's like you got to feel the vibes of people. And I feel like a lot of y'all, again, maybe you're just at different points in your journey. You know what I'm saying? Where, again, a few people that I know, like they don't never love to burn no daggone bridges. Boy, they'll keep a friend forever. No matter what the person do, they still friends with them. No matter if it was an ex that, did whatever, they still want to be friends. They still want to stay cool with them. And I'm just like, bro, you got to be mindful of the energy that you keep. You can forgive somebody, but that doesn't mean you gotta allow them back into your life. And again, like I said, y'all probably hear that a million times, and that's not the point for you to just turn this video off. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. I know, I already know, I already know. You know, I'm gonna be discerning about who around me. Da 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 da. And I'm telling you, you go on autopilot too much. If you go too far on autopilot, trust me, somebody gonna try to come in. Somebody gonna try to come in. Cause they gonna catch you slipping. You gonna get way too comfortable, and somebody gonna catch you slipping. Continue to have discernment around the people that are around you, like for real. Okay. But yeah, so again, some type of truth revealing itself quickly though, because like I said in the dream, I know it took me a long time or whatever. Okay, you know, yes, of course, set your boundaries. And you know, me telling the story seemed like a long time, but like I said, in the dream though, between the moment that the person started walking up to me and them ripping off their mask, like it happened within like 30 seconds. And and that was another vibe of where like there might be a lot of things where maybe you don't have to do anything but sit back and observe. Again, if you're going to do anything different, get your mind right, start thinking different, start moving differently. But even if you are just sitting there, it's like make sure you sit and observe. People watch but for a good reason, okay? People watch but for a good reason and good intentions, which is to protect yourself. Because what is going on? I was just confused because what's happening? What's happening in the comments? I'm confused. Okay. Anyways. Also too. I'm sorry. Y'all be getting me off track. I'm like, what is going on? What's happening? Also too. Anyways, in the dream. Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. So a point in the dream or whatever, when the person snatched off their mask so quickly, the energy or whatever that I was getting around that, I was kind of like in shock where it's like, dang, I didn't need to do anything to like get that to happen or whatever. And that might be the thing. A lot of you might be in a place of where you consistently well, damn, why am I losing my train of thought now? Like, I need to like go back and like recenter myself, okay? Um, Oh yeah, a lot of you might be in a place of feeling like that you do have to prove yourself a lot, and no, you don't. Okay, the only person that you need to prove yourself to is going to be between you and God. Okay, and your own personal, you know what I'm saying, your own personal stuff. But also too that again, everything is a symbolism of like repeating cycles because your norm has become that you have to force somebody to rip their mask off, that you have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to force a relationship to work, you know what I'm saying, you know you're thinking like, wait a minute, it's not supposed to happen like that, because also too there was this feeling of like, again, there was this feeling of like where, and I'm gonna go back to referencing myself because it's just easier. But there was a feeling to like where again it's like, you know, I ain't never scared, but I ain't like I wasn't afraid or whatever. Like I wasn't afraid of this thing. I was more so like, you're not about to beat me. Like I remember like having that stance, like, bro, like you're not about to get anything in my car. You're not. You're not about to get anything in my car. You're not about to fool me. Like I was just so like hype. I'm like, bro, I know you're not my friend. I know you're not my friend. By the way, like I said, why I'm still backing up, like I know you're not my friend, but there was this like not even competitive energy, but there was just this energy of like, you know, again, me just going back into that cycle of like, I gotta prove this person, or like I gotta make this person be real, I gotta make them take their mask off. And that might also to equivalent to a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of you that feel like you got to try to heal somebody else, you know what I'm saying, you consistently attracting all of these narcissistic ass people and thinking like, I'm gonna heal their narcissism, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna help them see, you know, that they're living out of their ego too much, you know, that they're being too egotistical, you know, they're being too prideful. I'm gonna try to, I want to try to, you know what I'm saying, you try so hard to, you know what I'm saying, maybe you tried so hard to love somebody into loving you. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for a lot of you, again, lot around, again, wisdom. So I don't mean to bring all this stuff up to trigger you. And one, I feel like that a lot of you have moved past that point, and you are more wise and more conscious. Where like, no, that didn't trigger me. I can talk about that. Yes, I was that person who tried to love somebody too much. Yes, I was that person who tried to think that I could that I could heal everybody, or I could help everybody find their inner peace, heal their inner child. You know? It's like, yeah, I can talk about that. That's okay. I was that person. And again, that's why I say I feel like for the ones who this is really for, is that you have moved past that and you're able to recognize that. You're able to recognize it. And so what I'm getting is that there may be situations that literally may come back up. The ones that you feel like you've healed from, you get it, you know what it was about, it may literally come back up. Because again, you might be in a place of where it's just like, yeah, they're not blocked anymore, or yeah, maybe I might see them walking down the street. Like, it's not gonna be no bad blood. But again, I feel like that it's not really about the, oh my gosh, yes, they're finally coming back, or like, oh my gosh, I get another chance at this or that or whatever. Even if it's not romantic, like, okay, so me and my mom about to be cool again, me and my boss about to be whatever. No. I feel like that the situations and the conversations that are coming up, they're going to take their mask off themselves. People are about to expose themselves. They're about to tell you the truth, and they're about to tell you the real. Now, I don't know how much it's going to benefit your life now, but I just got to let y'all know that you're either about to have the opportunity, okay, you're either about to have the opportunity for somebody to expose themselves, or it may even hit you to the point where you can't help but to see it. Maybe somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and you see somebody post something on social media about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got an old coworker that work at that job, and then you hear that the daggone, CEO has been fired. It's just something where, I'm not saying that you're gonna get closure on stuff, because again, I feel like that for the ones who this is really for, it's like you've matured enough to know how to get your own closure, okay? Like when I say I'm talking to the ones that done been through some stuff, and again, this ain't about age. It's not about age. I'm really talking to the ones who's like, I'm here with you. I get it. Okay? But it's just something of like, again, I feel like for everybody it's individual, and it might literally make you cry. It might literally bring tears to your eyes of like, it's almost like, the feeling. It's just almost like, again, it's not that you needed it, but at the end of the day, it feels good to know it. It feels good to have witnessed whatever this is. Even if it literally is somebody coming to apologize, coming to understand everything you tried to tell them before. And maybe they just didn't get it in time. For some of y'all, this might be your kids. But it's just this sense of like, okay. Like real forgiveness. And some of y'all too, even though you might be the one that may have like went through stuff, you get it or whatever, some people still kind of find it hard to understand, like, what you mean I'm supposed to forgive somebody? And you know what I'm saying, like forgiveness to a lot of people is still like, yeah, I'm letting them back in my life, you know what I'm saying, I'm letting them make me feel stupid or whatever it is. It's like, no, rise above your ego, rise above all of that. Because honestly, if your mission before was to get somebody to understand themselves, was to get to a point of some type of like, I just want you to be better for yourself, then again, you should be at a point of like, yeah, I mean, you know what, I can't forget that. It is what it is, I'm not done, okay? But also too, yeah, like I said, use discernment. There were a few other things that I had written down as well. But yeah, the fact of like you're wise. It's like, this isn't really about something to like punish you or anything like that. Again, I feel like it's almost a test to even test yourself of like, you know what, I really have grown. Like I really have grown for real. And yeah, and like I said, back to the analogy too of that, you're about to have a lot of brand new things come into your life, where it's like, again, this is another moment of stop putting your mind back to a point of that, you got to do X, Y, and Z, in order to achieve something. God can do what he wants, okay? God can do what he wants when he wants. You ain't gotta have the degree for it, the certification, whatever. I'm just saying do stuff legally, But I'm just saying, like, God trumps all of that. So back to when I was saying that feeling that I had got, and that's another thing for y'all too. Whenever you have certain dreams or whatever, you don't have to remember it verbatim or whatever, or every little thing that happened. Even remember the certain feelings that you got or whatever, and try to understand that and look that up and try to decode that. But like I said again, that feeling that I got. Of like, yeah, like, this is what I gotta do. Like, don't nobody just take their mask off that easily. Like, don't nobody just, like, nobody just keeps, what I'm saying, taking a mask. People don't just do that. It's like, I gotta work hard to do this. I gotta prove them wrong. I gotta prove to them da 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 da. So again, even on a positive note of that, don't be so in shock or feel like you're so not worthy at all to gain like the blessings that are about to come towards you. It's just like taking and run. You know what I'm saying? Like taking and run, baby. Like keep your mouth closed, taking and run. So don't start that self-sabotaging when newer energy comes into your life. Don't start self-sabotaging, okay? Because you think you're like, I'm supposed to do X, Y, Z. No, hush up, take it and go, okay? But yeah, so anyways, use discernment. And again, there's something that may be happening or coming up where it's like it's like, babe, I already knew that. But again, really see something through. There's a big vibe around, you dodged a bullet. But again, it's like you knew about this. There could also too be somebody asking for help, literally, like I said. But again, they may have bad intentions, so just be wary of that. I wrote down no new friends, okay, but the old friends, all right. Okay, they might be bad too. So just evaluate any and everybody, child. Let me go ahead and scratch that out. Child, just be discerned, just have discernment, evaluate any and everybody, okay? And then also too, there's a big vibe around you showing your own loyalty. That was another thing too, because I said even though you're stuck, you still help. So it's like you have this sense of loyalty that I feel like it's going to end up winning you over, or like it's gonna allow you to have some type of win or victory. So the mud aspect as well, like I said, it was very thick, dark mud. Just mud in general can represent something being dirty or corrupted or unclean. But again, I feel like that the truth, is going to be revealed once you back away. That was the thing, because literally, like I said, in the dream, I was backing up and then that person revealed himself. So once, again, like I said, once you back away from a situation, like I said, that's why I feel like that a lot of these things are far away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're far away from you. Like you're not even touching it. You're not even thinking about this person. You didn't even think about the situation. You ain't think about that job no more. But again, it's just something that like it has to happen. It's like I feel like it's divine or whatever for you to see this thing or for you to witness something. Yeah, witness. That's what it is, for you to witness something. But yeah. So once you back away, once you kind of see things from a different perspective, that's when things are going to start to reveal themselves to you. You see things clearly. Oh, and also too, mud can represent the spiritual healing or whatever, because some people use mud in certain practices and whatnot, like massage and therapeutic and whatnot. And also too, it could be a representation, like I said, of you being hesitant or fearful of the fearful of uncertainty, fearful of the unknown. Because a lot of you too, like I said, for some of you, it kind of is giving a big vibe around a little bit of, like final closure, like real closure, or, is like, having that big ugly cry with somebody or whatever, and just, finally getting everything out. And for some of you, you know what I'm saying, you still might be at that point of kind of like, I kind of don't want to let this go. Like, what is life going to be like without this? Some people, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of, all of what their life is fulfilled of. You know what I'm saying? Literally drama, no tea, no shade. But it's just like, the drama, it feeds some people, or, literally some people just don't have anything going on. And some people would rather stay in horrible relationships than to be alone. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Some people stay in that. So for, like I said, for some of you, it could be a point of where you are hesitant because you're fearful of the unknown. But again, just like in that dream, I feel like that you will get to the point of having confidence of like, you know what? For forget it. I might not know what's coming next, but shoot, I got the Lord on my side, okay? And I just know that this person, like, they giving me bad vibes. Like, literally, they took off their daggone mask. They a whole nother person up underneath there. Like, they fake. Like, nah, I'm not about to do this. I deserve better. Um, Also, too, of course, there was a small sense of fear or whatever. So there could be a big vibe too, where somebody could be threatening you with something. Or also to somebody may be threatening your position, possibly when it comes to like career or something. If it's not okay, I'm about to say, child, if it's somewhere like, it's just like, how you gonna fire me from my own show? Okay. Like, how you gonna fire me from my own show? Okay. How you gonna take me away from my ish? Something that I created, all right? So it's like, if it is something where can't nobody really, dethrone you, or, you know what I'm saying, take your place, it's like, excuse me? Then you just may have a lot of energy around you that's just absolutely jealous, or, they may be gunning for you in a particular way or whatever. So again, it's just more so around, and I really don't like doing these messages of like, oh, watch out. But at the same time, we got to be wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's no point in me keeping these messages to myself when somebody may need to hear this. Somebody may not have known, may have went into a new, job or whatever, being too trusting, and maybe they needed to hear this message. I don't know. Okay. But I'm just keeping it real though. Like, just pray for discernment, pray for protection around any new beginnings, even the ones that you can't see. We're not about to get into that. Even the ones that you can't see. Okay, if you ain't got kids, you know what I'm saying, you need to be praying for protection around your kids that you don't already got. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the super chat, love. You need to be, you know what I'm saying, like, Lord, let them come into this, you know what I'm saying, world healthy. Like, let me be at a financial point in my life where I can take care of them. Whatever you child, you better, child, even the blessings that you cannot see, pray a prayer of protection. Okay, but listen. But yeah, there may be somebody literally threatening your position or wanting your position so bad. Okay. And baby, you already know I wrote down. They smile in your face all the time. They wanna take your place, and backstabbers, backstabbers. They smile in your face all the time. They wanna take your place. Okay. But listen, so also too, I wanted to point out too about the car. Okay, about the car. So in general, cars and dreams and whatnot, they can represent how much control you have over your life, or how much control you feel you have over your life. So whether you have a dream and your car is like going down a daggone hill at 195 miles per hour, you may feel in your waking life that you don't really have control of what's going on around you. No matter how much you try to put a smile on in other people's faces, you know that energetically it's like, I really don't have this together. Like, I really don't got this together. Like, I really don't know what's going on, where I'm going and coming. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Okay. If there is a car where, maybe it's reversing backwards, you might feel like that, oh, whatever decisions I'm making, it's a really bad idea. I'm going in the wrong direction and I'm going back there uncontrollably, whatever. Y'all get it. But anyhow, with this car being stuck there in the mud, there's a big vibe where a lot of you may be feeling like, that I'm stuck here. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in this situation. But I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be a new birth. There's gonna be, a new birthing of your life, a new birthing of a moment and a season that's coming around. And again, like I said, even though that car was stuck there, it was still accessible. I didn't allow in the dream, I didn't allow my circumstances to make me forget, like, I still got work to do. Come on, okay? All right. First of all, I just want to make it very clear, I'm not nobody's preacher or pastor. Don't get it started, okay? I love me some God and Jesus, okay? They still working on me. You know what I'm saying? These are just psychic intuitive messages. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a girl, just like you, okay? Listen, we just talking. But anyways, like, even though it's like, again, that's why I say it's for a lot of you who, like, you have more wisdom and you think about the things that you do, you think about the energy that you put out there, okay? But the fact that this car, again, it's about motion, right? So it's like a lot of you just feel like that you're just stuck in general, but it's like you still know your mission, you still got your eye on the prize. And literally, one analogy of the car that I always like to talk about, but about the windshield and the rear view mirror. If it was meant for you to look back, at everything that would be so frightening or whatever, you so concerned about what's back here, what's going on, that rear view mirror would be big AF. But no, the biggest thing is that windshield, you looking straight ahead. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. Even in the car, there was no real damage to the car. It was just a car was on the side of the road, and there was a big streak of mud. Like the car had, but no glass was broken. Like nothing was wrong with that car. It was still fully functional and everything. But again, it was just stuck there. So again, a lot of you may be getting to a point of where literally you're just grateful for where you at. Come on, I know y'all seen that, right? I know y'all seen and heard all that how that was gonna come together. Okay. So again, it's almost like you're activating, right? Like a lot of people are like, oh, well, what spell work should I do for this? Or, what crystals do I need to buy? Or whatever I need to do. Like what I need to go do. Like, relax, bro. Relax. All you have to do, be grateful for what you're in right now. Understand what you got going on right now. Still be giving to others right now. And trust me, all of that will build your character. Literally. Again, I'm going right back to that scene in that dream. And it really was nothing else around that dream. Like I said, I didn't dream any longer, no nothing. It was all I needed to see and hear. Okay? Even being stuck in that moment, I went through so many different things, so many different emotions so quickly. Where it's like all of that built character. I was stuck somewhere. I had a chance to run. When that creepy old man was coming up to me, I had a chance to run away. But again, that moment, I felt like I was protected because somewhere out there, my friends and family were around. Because remember I said it was a lot of friends and family coming to get something from me. So obviously I had this faith, this sense of protection. Like, this person ain't about to hurt me. Like, I'm good. Like, I had a moment to run away. I had a moment, to not be so grateful for what was right there. I could be like, you know what, F this car. No, I'm not about to help y'all with nothing. I'm not about to give y'all nothing for free because I could be selling all of this right now to go buy me another car. No. It was just like, hey, I'm going to be here anyway. Y'all need some help. Here you go. So with that, again, where it was like, there was really nothing wrong with the car. Maybe, in the dream, I was just waiting for AAA. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for dead cold AAA. I don't know. Maybe that's all. I'm just sitting there. Like, it just need to be pulled out. I just need a little toe. I just need a little, I just need a little yank. Okay, just need a little toe. That's it to get me up out of here. I'll be on my merry little way. But again, it's like, even in that, a lot of you are starting to understand what it is to be grateful in the moment. And again, how not to just run away from every situation. About, no, let me allow this to build my character. Let me listen to Olivia, knowing that I'm not taking no L's. I'm not about to keep having myself in a victim mentality. No, I ain't taking no L's. That was a lesson that was learned, period. You can try to make me feel dumb or whatever you want to do. No, it was just a lesson. That's it. You're learning to how to be in the right now, in the present moment. And understanding, like, yeah, if I did have all of these lessons, if my character built up this daggone much, I got to have something amazing and powerful coming towards me. And as I say that, I see 222. Come on. It's just like, look, bro, like at this point, and like I said, that confidence that I had when that scary, man was approaching me, it's just like, bro, I got this. And that's the thing. It's not that you shouldn't feel confident at all. It's about your new beginnings. Once you get there, just know, like, bro, like, I got this. No, I got this. Everything that I done been through, I got this. And again, going back to the point of me feeling like I needed to fight that man in order for him to really reveal himself. Again, you probably ain't got to fight your way to the top. You open your eyes. God already got you up there. What you saying? No degree needed. Okay? No resume needed. Like, I can't tell y'all how many times people have, like, hit me up like, Olivia, I got a job I didn't even apply for. Or, Olivia, somebody recommended me I didn't even know. Yes, some people might be scouting y'all out. Everybody got some type of podcast, YouTube, or whatever. Keep pushing your stuff. You never know who's watching. You never know. Be grateful in the moment. So what if you don't have quality this or quality that? Keep pushing regardless. Keep moving in what you have. Again, I'm not saying to move too fast. That's why even on a personal, level or whatever, people are like, oh, you need to be doing this by now. You should be doing this by now. I know where I am in my life. I know where I am in my life. And I don't doubt that I will get to a higher level. But what I'm going to do is stay in my place and stay where God got me. AAA coming in a little bit, it'll pull my car out. I don't need to move nowhere. I don't need to move nowhere. No matter what you think I should be doing, no matter where you think my channel should be, no matter where you think my life should be, I got this. I got this. Okay? I got this. So, yeah. The card represents how much control you feel you have over your life, but again, with all those other elements within the dream, it was deeper than that. Where it's like, again, that person, I didn't see myself as being stuck. Like, honestly, I didn't even see it as being stuck. It was like, no, like God placed this perfectly right here, this car to be stuck right here, and these people that are across the street need everything that I got. God is going to place you where you need to be. You have no idea what lives you're going to change. You have no idea who you're going to touch. You have no idea. Just stay grateful for where he got you. And you're going to get to where you need to go. Okay? Listen. Yeah, your temporary setbacks won't stop you. Sorry, I'm trying to read what I wrote. But yeah. So yeah, okay, yeah. That was basically it. Okay. Oh no, it was more up here too. Like I said, a lot of you need to really start giving yourself more credit, because I do feel like that you're at a more wise moment in your life, in a season in your life. Um like I feel like that you're doing great. Like this is all just like hyping you up now. Y'all know me. I'm good for hyping somebody up, okay? I feel like that a lot of you, also too, because like I said, it does, like this dream and this vision, it doesn't have to be so scary. And honestly, I wasn't really scared in the dream. Like I said, yeah, for a little bit it was fearful, but then it's like once I saw right through whatever this was, it's just like, nah, bro, I got it. And honestly too, one more thing about the quickness, or whatever of that person ripping their mask off. I was trying to read some like Bible verses or something that could guide me a little bit more around like masks and veils and everything, but everything was kind of like the same thing, people being fake, false prophets, yada yada, all of that. Oh my gosh, did I just lose it? Oh yeah, no. But I forgot exactly what Bible verse. Please don't shoot me, okay? But the one that it talks about, just what is it? It's like continue to like follow God or whatever, and like the devil will flee, or like what is it? Can y'all help me? Because I can't think of it right now. But it's like continue to do your good works, or continue to like just kind of move ahead or whatever. Like continue to do good, and like the evilness and the low vibrations, like the devil will flee or whatever. And that was and like that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Standing strong, you're confident. Um, around understanding that you have protection or whatever. Submit thy ways to God and the devil will flee. Yeah, I don't know if I ever read that one, but yes, it is around that, like submitting to God or whatever. Resist the devil and he will flee. Commit to God, commit to, what I'm saying, continue in your faith and the devil will flee. But honestly, even when you think of that word like flee, that's like pew, like I'm gone, I'm out of here. And again, it was like literally and how some people also say too that like your high vibrations and your beautiful spirit and your light, what I'm saying, your guiding light is going to disturb other people's demons. And that's also too the vibe that I was getting from this. So the quickness of how he ripped his mask off or whatever, that's like the devil fleeing, and also too, like I said, whatever I just said, child. And also too, but like I said, yeah, the quickness or whatever. And yeah, like I said, just pulling the mask off so quick. I'm sorry that I keep missing it. It was just so many downloads. I'm sorry I keep forgetting what I was saying. But anyways, but yeah, so all of that kind of came into play as well. Right, definitely. Don't get caught up in the illusion. Oh yes, and like I said, yeah, your light shining so bright is going to disturb other people's demons, because also too, what I was gonna say, like it seemed like that person, or that energy or whatever, was just so irritated that like I knew, what I'm saying. Y'all may hear that a lot in like messages and stuff or whatever, where like some people may feel intimidated to come towards you because you be knowing, what I'm saying. Not saying that everybody is psychic or whatever, but the ones who feel like they're a little bit more empathic or whatever, it's just like people get irritated and they don't want to come towards you because it's like, dang, you know everything, or it's like when I'm lying. Like you can sense when I'm not telling the truth or whatever. And I felt like that person or whatever, that thing, like they were getting so irritated. They were getting so irritated where it's like, dang, she notices a daggone mask. Like, she noticed the mask already. Like, let me just take it off. She not about to give me nothing free out her car. Like, let me just go ahead and take this daggone thing off. Like, come on now. So, yeah, so people, yeah, they get intimidated by you. They don't want to come towards you because of your light. Because of your light. And they get so irritated by that. And besides the illusion around fake friends and stuff, don't let people elude you to believe that you're doing something wrong or you're in the wrong because you just have a knowing and you're trying to protect yourself. Because, see, people, narcissists, the enemy, the opposite energy, whatever, they're going to flip that around and make you believe that you're the problem. You need to believe in this facade I'm putting on. You're irritating me. You're not going along to get along. You're not just doing what everybody else, you know what I'm saying? You and I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of people, when you get caught up, with the empath and somebody who's definitely grown, you know what I'm saying, who found their inner peace and their self-love. When you get linked up with the narcissist, again, they're so sweet, they're so kind, you feel like you want to try to heal them or whatever. They don't have 50 million people that just go along with their game and their BS. And honestly, their vibe around, always playing the victim. But when they meet with somebody who like, I see right through that, they get irritated. Then they start to make you believe like, well, you was catching feelings too fast anyway. Like, okay, I mean, we was talking about I don't know how many years, but I mean, if you say so. Well, you're whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You're this, you're that. No, they're just mad that you see through their BS. Well, ain't nobody gonna ever want to be with you or X, Y, and Z. No, they're just mad that you didn't want to stick around for their BS. Don't let these folk, don't let these narcissistic people, don't let these folk who haven't grown yet, because that's one thing I don't want to do here. I don't like being super negative. Okay, I don't like being super negative. Everybody has the right to grow, but there will be some people who just don't get there, but we gonna hope they get there. Okay. But no, like don't let them get to the point of making you believe that you're the problem. You're not. You're not at all. Don't let them get your mind all twisted thinking that you're the issue when you're really not. They're just mad that you see through them. Just remember that. Anyways, let me finish chopping y'all up, then we're gonna go. Okay, like I said, I feel like that for a lot of you, this energy, again, you're doing great. You're doing amazing, sweetie, at calculating your next moves. Some of you guys may be getting a new car soon. Again, like I said, don't be played. You know what I'm saying? Whether at the dealership or you're buying a car, cash or whatever. Just make sure you read the fine print. Also too, it may not even be the point of getting played. Just make sure you get a really good deal or something. Also, too, for some of you, whether you buy it off a lot or wherever you get it from, make sure that you get it checked out mechanically and everything. There may be a very big decision, of course, that you have to make that's coming up, and you may be unsure about it, but it's okay to take your time, because again, I feel like that the answer will reveal itself. Remember, I could have quickly tried to run away or whatever when that person was coming towards me. I could have quickly, got scared or whatever, but I took my time to back up, and I'm like, and also too, I challenged that thing. I challenged that thing too. Okay, and that's another message that I wanted to speak on as well. But I challenged that thing, and I'm just like, nah, bro, you tripping. Like, no. So, again, ask questions in return. Even when you're going on interviews, ask questions to the job, to the person that's giving you an interview. Not only for your own benefit, but a lot of times when you ask the interviewer questions, they're probably more likely to hire you because they see that you're very interested, depending on what type of job it is, okay? But they may be more likely to hire you because you're asking questions, okay? But anyways, yeah, some of you might end up being anxious or insecure, but I feel like that, again, you will end up gaining your confidence back. Because like I said, I can come to a point of being honest. Like, yeah, at the very beginning, when I saw this thing coming towards me, I was a little but then it snapped and I'm just like, nah, I got this. I'm confident. I got it. So I feel like that a lot of you don't lose your step, don't lose your grip. You're gonna gain that confidence. You're gonna have that confidence to walk through that door, for that interview, to go get that car, to go get that apartment, to go on that first date, to restore your marriage, to whatever it is. Because again, all of this stuff can be symbolical. Again, I just feel like that it's a situation, something exposing itself, and you have the opportunity to do something different. Okay, so again, whether this be trying to restore something, a relationship, whether trying to do better at work, trying to do better at your job, again, maybe try to get a better relationship with your children or your family, your friends, whatever it is. Okay, all of this stuff is just symbolical. But again, I feel like don't be discouraged. Like, you will end up gaining that confidence. And I feel like I have to tell you that, and you need to remind yourself that, because it's all great. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is one thing that I always tell y'all. You can prepare all day long for whatever you want. You can prepare as much as you and as long as you want to. But I'm telling you, nothing is going to trump any type of, feeling or understanding of how something is going to be. Is the only thing that can really y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's experience. Okay, like, you have to experience it. It's like you have to do that thing in order to know how it's going to be. Like, you can try to prepare all you want to, you can try to read as many books, but literally, like, when you have a kid, nothing is really going to measure up to how something is going to be, how you're going to be, until the baby is actually out of you and you got the freaking kid. You never know how a marriage is going to be until you actually walk down that daggone aisle, got that ring on your finger, till y'all sitting at the house staring at each other for god daggone 2, 3, 4, 5, 17, 18 years. Okay, you can prepare as much as you want to, but the only real testament is going to be to actually do that thing. So again, on a smaller scale, for a lot of you where this may be confirmation and symbolic to you, I'm telling you, it's going to be scary when you first walk up. Okay, it's going to be scary. You're gonna be terrified. Okay, you may end up being terrified walking into it, but continue to be confident. Like, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, even if you don't necessarily start to get it until you're along the way, halfway there. It doesn't matter. God is gonna order your steps. Now, y'all know, y'all don't get me into my little story now. I'm not gonna get all the way into it, but like I said, y'all know, about my story or whatever. My plan, basically in a nutshell, was to drive over to California. But God said, no, you gonna stop right here in Texas and you about to sit down. Okay? I had all these dreams to go over to California, and I have been in Texas, okay, for 3-4 years now. So again, it's not about, like, oh, well, if I don't make it or this or that. Just go. Just go. Just do it. Just go. That's all. Just go. And you will gain your confidence moving forward. Okay? Even if this is literally about people around you, and you're like, well, yeah, I have been kind of feeling like people don't really like me, or my friends ain't really my friends, or whatever. Just continue to ask God for discernment, and you will figure it out for yourself. You don't have to be textbook savvy with it. You don't have to do anything by the book necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Not, y'all know what I mean, okay? Because somebody was like, well, you just read a Bible verse. What do you mean you don't do anything by the book? You just read a Bible verse, baby. No, people be so mad with Jesus. Like, calm down. Okay, calm down. All right? Because they just be so mad at little Jesus. Okay? They be so mad at God. Like, calm down, please. Oh my gosh. I can just hear somebody now. Well, what do you mean? You're not really conscious. You just said you're not going to do anything about the book, and then you just read something from a book. They be so mad with little baby Jesus. They be so mad. baby, they be so mad with little Jesus. Calm down. It's okay. It's all right. It's gonna be okay. Anyways, what I was trying to say, okay, what I was trying to say or whatever, even the ones that are walking into, a moment where you could get scared or whatever, or that you are fearful around, like I said, the people that are around you, whatever. Maybe this is very literal for some of y'all, where it's like, yeah, I knew somebody was being fake, or I knew somebody was cheating on me, or I knew whatever. And again, it's like, even if you don't get out of that relationship as quick as somebody else, or even if you don't, what I'm saying, stop being friends with this person, as quick as somebody else, it doesn't matter. Like, it's gonna be cool. God is gonna reveal everything in due time that needs to be revealed. So like I said, also too, because I also feel like too, Also, I feel like too that some of y'all may feel that way, that you feel like you need to be a particular way, or literally, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta be a particular, Christian or Muslim, or you know what I'm saying, or a particular, spiritual person or whatever, like, I gotta do. No, you don't. No, you don't. God is not a relationship at all. God is a relationship. God is not, I don't know what I just said, but God is not a religion. God is a relationship. Grow your relationship. He's going to lead you in the way that you should be led. Don't feel intimidated. Don't feel intimidated by literally like, well, I don't live like these church folks, whatever, da 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 da. And I can, listen, God can use any and everything to get you to come towards him. Period. Don't feel like you got to do something in a particular way. That's not what I mean. So that's what I meant, by doing things, not quote unquote by the book. You don't have to have like, yeah, and you got to do this spell and then get this blood. And we know we ain't dealing with all that because it's nasty. First of all, it's nasty, okay? But no, so also too, don't feel that way, because I know either these channels, what I'm saying, literally going to church, being around certain people where again, this is not about age. Is people can definitely make you feel like spiritually inadequate, or like spiritually, what I'm saying, like belittle you, well dang, you might even be saying like, dang, like I don't be having dreams and stuff like that, like I don't have prophetic dreams. Like I don't feel like God be talking to me. You don't even worry about this. Like sis, bro, don't even worry about this video. You will find that for yourself, and again, just the simple fact that you're even on that road, on that route to be like, yo, I'm trying to understand more. Give me more clarity. Like I'm trying to have discernment. It's okay. You gonna get there, little baby. You finna get there. So just walk in how you know how to walk. Okay? Walk in how you know how to walk. And like I said, God gonna order your steps to show you those phony people, to show you that horrible person that you need to dodge, that you don't need to be involved with. Again, even if you're not trying to be around, and it's not about gloating in somebody else's demise, but like I said, there may be something that is a part of your healing where you need to see. You need to see you weren't wrong. You know what I'm saying? That person did end up firing them. Because maybe they did something to somebody else. Maybe they tried to shortchange somebody else too, play with somebody else's hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you again, it's not to gloat, but I'm just saying, like, it may do something for you. I feel like some of y'all gonna come up on a moment where you see, like, damn, my ex did X, Y, and Z to me. Now look at them. Now you looking stupid, okay? And like all you gotta do is sip your tea and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, that's why I say God's still working on us. Cause you go on to laugh. Okay. Okay. Somebody said I'm about to get my popcorn. Somebody said, no, I'm about to get my popcorn. If God finna show me all this, baby, where my popcorn at? Cause I've been waiting for this. Y'all need to stop. But again, I feel like that a lot of you too, listen, for most of you, okay? I feel like that you're not, what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna do anything. And again, that was another vibe. So I had said that earlier, where it's like you don't have to do anything. As far as that person revealing themselves, it's like you ain't gotta do nothing. You don't need to retaliate. You don't need to clap back. You don't need to do nothing. It's just like whatever you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all wanna say karma, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's karma or whatever, but I mean, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. It's a circle of life, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a circle of life, okay? But again, just know, again, I feel like it's the point, though, that you're at a more elevated place. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be like, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, about 2-3 years ago, you would have came at me with that, baby. This response would have been the same, okay? My response would have been the same, all right? But again, I feel like that you're walking into a moment to really prove to yourself that you have grown. You about to walk into new beginnings, either a new car for a lot of you. A lot of you, it's a big deal around a new car. Some of you could be going into new careers or whatever it may be. But again, just with around anything that you got going on in your life, just have discernment, and also to again just be grateful for where you are right now with that car being stuck in the mud or whatever. And again, even this is the last thing, but I'm saying even again where the car was not stuck in the road, it was on the side of the road. So when nobody about to hit my car, you know what I'm saying? My car wasn't going to get damaged. I wasn't going to get hit. It's like, again, like I'm telling you, start to appreciate where you are right now. Start to really appreciate where you are right now, because I'm telling you, God is protecting you from things that you don't even know, bro. Like I'm telling you, you think that you're supposed to be at a particular place so bad. Calm down, slow down, because you might be being protected by things that you can't even see. Bump the blessings that you about to get. Yes, praise God for them, but baby, you really need to be on your daggone knees and thanking him for the things that he's protecting you from that you didn't even see. You didn't know that car was finna come speeding on by. You didn't know that person, you know what I'm saying, ended up with an STD. You didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, that this person, whatever it might be, God might be, you might be in hiding right now. You might feel like ain't nothing going on in your life because God is protecting you from stuff that you can't even see, bro. And even if you are in predicaments where you like, well, I'm kind of stuck, like I really can't do anything. I really can't. Listen, maybe you didn't need to be with that person. Be glad that you don't have a car to go drive and see them. You didn't need to be wasting your money on going to see them anyway. Be glad that I'm telling you, even be glad in the moments again where you feel stuck, where you feel like my situation, whatever it may be, because everybody got something different. You know what I'm saying? You know, even to the most extreme. You know what I'm saying? Whatever may have happened to you or whatever. Y'all gotta start finding the blessings and the discernment behind what is going on in your life, and not always looking at all the negative and fearing yourself out of moving forward. You know? Everything, literally everything happens for a reason. So it's like, you know, start to seek those reasons and start to come to some type of acceptance and understanding that is just all in emotion, again, of building your character. And it's about you being able to recognize through all of these experiences, whether good or bad, however you measure them, through all of these experiences, that you will get to that consciousness and that understanding of where it's like, okay, I can do life without being so crazy now. I can do life without involving myself with somebody I know daggone well ain't good for me. I can do life now, you know, without you know, feeling the need, you know, to have another person or a situation validate me. Listen, I love y'all so much. We can kick it and keep it going for so much longer, but I just really wanted to share that video. That video. Hello, child. It was a daggone video on my mind. That dream with y'all. You know, share with me your dreams or whatever, any, you know, visions or something that you've had recently in the comments and stuff. Y'all know I like reading y'all comments. And, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talking to each other, whatever. So I love y'all so much. Go and get up out of here. Again, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. That's about it. Okay, bye.